All right. Well, luckily the fights got better after that. So we had Movsar Evloev taking on Diego. I have the worst tattoo in the UFC, Lopes. What did you guys think about this matchup, guys?
I thought it was pretty good, dude.
It was pretty well it lasted. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
no one knew shit about Diego. So I thought
Yeah,
he
and
did pretty good considering who he was going up against last minute, you know. He was slapping on some submissions, trying.
and
So
supposedly he's Grasso's jiu-jitsu coach, grappling coach.
he's also a combat jiu-jitsu veteran.
Yeah. So you know what? When I saw this fight, I thought, like, I agree with Alfonso. Like, that was pretty interesting. I thought he did pretty good. But I expected that from fucking Kron at least. You know, he didn't have much of a standard game. He kind of did a little bit. But even when he was on the ground, he was going for stuff. He was trying. He was trying to submit here and there, you know. So I expected that performance out of Kron. But to get it out of him, good for him.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
He was trying to snatch submissions whenever he could. An arm, a leg, try to get to the back, try to scramble out. Yeah, no, I mean, I was impressed. I would like to see him back for sure. I hope they don't cut him. And I would like to see him get a more favorable matchup. Someone with the same amount of experience, someone who's going to allow him to show more of his game.
Yeah. Get him some prime water, and I think we'll see him back out
give
there.
him that red, white, and blue one. I guarantee you he will change. You know what I'm saying? That's how good that one is. Like, that flavor's so good, dude. I might quit my job tomorrow and just try to be a UFC fighter because they get free prime. I'm about it. Rocket Pop. Let's go. All right. I think this was like the midpoint of the pay-per-view, no?
Yeah.
So Jessica and Josh taking on Xiaonan. Xiaonan? Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Xiaonan. I totally had this one wrong. I thought
Upset City.
Dude,
We
big
all
time.
did.
I thought Andrade was just gonna drop hammers. I thought she was gonna slam her. I thought she was gonna bully her around. Dude, Yan's got some stand-up. Whatever they're doing with her at Alpha Male is working because her stand-up game is on point.
Crisp.
She may not have the most power, but she knows how to put it together. And a culmination of hits is putting people on their butts, dude. She got so much better from this fight and her last fight against Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah.
Looked bad in that. Like, she won.
I don't want to take anything away from Yan because everything you're saying is absolutely 100% right. But Andrade also looks sloppy, man. She had on these wild looping punches, just going balls to the wall. Like, what is that? She almost seemed like an amateur, dude. Like, why would you do that? You got way more experience.
You overestimated her?
Maybe, dude.
Probably.
I think that she thought it was gonna be easy work.
Yeah.
She's just like, whatever I throw, she's gonna run right into.
Just swinging for the fences, and Yan was just going straight down the middle, finding that chin every single time. Every single time.
Yeah. It was fun to watch, man. It was a really great matchup.
Yeah.
And she might be getting a title shot next.
Damn, already?
That'd be good.
Yeah. Maybe they're talking about her and
I mean, she's ranked number 8.
Aldana.
For her to jump all the way
No,
up.
not Aldana, because Aldana's fighting for the belt next.
I didn't realize you could jump all the way up from from rank number 8 all the way up to a title shot.
Let's see. Yan is ranked number 6. They're talking about her and Zhang Wei Li. Well, potentially. You know what I mean? Because, well, dude, she just beat Jessica Andrade, cuz.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
4. So Amanda Lemos is at 3. Rose Namajunas is at 2. Carla Esparza at 1. And then Zhang Wei Li. Dude, the UFC is like, Dana White is salivating over a potential Zhang Wei Li and Yang Xiaonan matchup. That is like I think China to the max.
She should fight Rose, so that way we can get rid of Rose.
Oh, what do you got against Rose?
She doesn't fight.
Those.
Her last, we're watching the
Sometime.
fucking fight, and then she goes, "What? I did what I was supposed to." Like, come on, don't pull that shit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. You want some new blood up there.
Yes.
All right. So, new blood then. How about this? Co-main event.
What the fuck?
Belal, remember the name, Muhammad taking on Gilbert Durinho Burns. Did not work out the way I thought. I thought Gilbert was continue his hot streak, but he just came out and laid an egg, man. He did not look good.
No,
You know?
Yeah.
no.
What was up with his shoulder?
I haven't heard anything yet. Maybe we'll hear something. He didn't want to say anything. He didn't say anything in the post-fight interviews yet.
Oh, really?
So we'll see. But congratulations to Belal. He definitely
Yeah.
dominated each and every round. I had it 50-45, basically. You know, he did what he had to do. So what'd you guys think of the fight?
I think Belal had a freaking game plan and it worked beautifully. Those freaking body kicks just those was the story of the fight, man. Story of the fight.
And they landed over and over and over.
And Durinho had no answer for them. You could tell by the third round he wasn't there anymore.
Be there. Yeah.
Nope. He was done.
Yeah, he was getting hit so hard. Like, Burns is pretty dark, and you could see it from a distance. His arm got darker.
He started turning
quick.
yellow.
Yeah, right? Man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we talked about it last time about, it depends
He
on
knocked
what
the
Gilbert
melanin
Burns
out of his
skin. We talked
Melatonin
about
left.
last time from with Masvidal. Like, we're gonna say, like, okay, which Gilbert Burns is gonna come? I don't know if that is the same Gilbert Burns that we're gonna start seeing from now on, or it was an injury with that arm. But it seemed like he just wasn't throwing that left hand. I think it was, left hand.
It was the left.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing it, and every time that he would kind of even attempt to use it, you saw him kind of just shake it out, shake it off. But
I don't think it was just that either. I mean, to be honest, like the other problem is like he kept coming straight. Like there was no cutting angles, there was no movement. Like it's all moving forward, and then he ended up getting those body shots in all the time. That's the reason. Like there was nothing he was doing to evade those shots. There was nothing he was doing. He hardly ever went for a takedown. There was hardly anything that he did.
Do you think that was because he just seemed like so defeated? Because I think it was like the end of round 2 or round 3. He's in his corner and he thought he was going into round 2 or whatever. He got confused with the round that he was even in. They're like, no, this is round 3, or we just finished round 3 or something like that. But he just looked completely defeated. It seemed like at one point he even was thinking about quitting. He's like, no, you need to go back in there. You got to fight, keep fighting. We got 2 more rounds or whatever.
You know what it's like? It's like we're gonna play Halo, and we all got rockets, and Alfonso gets pistols. Later, Alfonso. That's what it was like, because nothing he had affected Belal at all.
At all.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Maybe
he did catch him once. He caught him once with the right hand. It did stun him, but that was about it.
That was it. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah, maybe he should have rescheduled the fight. I don't know if it obviously affected his performance. So looks like Belal,
that would have been like what, 5 cancellations in this whole card.
Could have. It's a cursed card, maybe.
Right.
But so Belal's moving forward now, and there isn't much left for him to do. There's not very many people ahead of him. I got 3 possible. Obviously, the number one, the obvious choice is a rematch versus Leon. Colby's up there for some reason. I don't know why he keeps getting brought up in the conversation, even though he barely fights. And then there's a contender still working his way up in the ranks. Looks like he's at rank number 6 right now, Shavkat Rakhmonov. What do you guys think about either one of these matchups? What do you think should be next for Belal? Title shot or not?
With that performance that he had, I'd say a title shot.
Yeah, it's warranted for sure.
Should he leapfrog Colby?
Yeah,
If
fuck Colby.
definitely, right? Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Colby.
I mean,
So-
look how he performed on a short notice and also going through Ramadan and everything like that, where he's like, they're fasting and all this. I mean, yeah, look, that performance, yeah, definitely throw him in there.
Yeah, so he'll probably get like a 30-day suspension by the commission. So he could start training by the beginning of what, June?
June, yeah,
Right? And then he could be ready by September.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So I wonder what's gonna happen. I heard Leon's trying to fight in August. So we'll see. We'll see. But for sure, I definitely think he's proven enough. I think Belal's done enough to earn that number one contender spot. And what do you guys think his chances are? You think he can take the belt?
I think
Fighting like he did, yeah.
I think he's got as good a shot as any right now. You know what I mean? Like out of all those guys on the top 5, of course, minus Burns, he's got a really good chance of taking that belt.
What if Leon pokes Belal's other eye? I'm kidding.